X14 Starmaze the Questions. The faculty members 14 out of 32. Starmaze. The guiding force of the familiar mind and non-audible sounds and communication. Stay aware of your limited and conditioned realities. Quote, "What we think, we become." Buddha. After having read and listened to all the questions and answered them, you might come to the conclusion that there is still a lot to learn. And you can learn from these guiding forces by studying them. Go to the playlist of the Magical and/or Sacred Council, the Encyclopedia, or the Museum of Symbols. Do you know that you experience your life through your self-created familiar mind? Ever asked yourself how to access the universal mind, the unfamiliar? Do you realize that in order to experience the unfamiliar, that you must let go of the familiar? Do you know that all you experience as familiar came from the unfamiliar, a great adventure, but in which you try to hold on to the familiar? Do you realize that at the moment you associate feelings to anything you experience, that you are binding yourself to it? Do you realize that everything inside of you and all around you communicates with you? Not only through sounds, but through its form, shape, color, and smell? Are you aware that every familiar thought has automatically a picture connected, and as well the other way around? Do you realize that you have not only connected feelings to these thoughts and pictures, but also smells, tastes, sounds, colors, and even your judgment by putting your thumb up or down? Stay aware of the fact that at the moment you think about something, look, hear, smell, touch, and taste, that you are in judgment. Are you the manager in and of your familiar mind shopping center? Or are you sense organs and desires the manager and shopping for whatever they want? Do you stay aware of the fact that there is a payment for everything you shop for? Are you using your sense of discrimination in regards to what you really need in order to live? Or have you become a taker and consumer, and in the process consuming your health and the health of the planet? Are you aware that all the exterior characters, those you like and not, are a reflection of the characters within yourself? Are you staying aware that every cell, part, organ, or system is a child of your body family and how you care about them? Do you identify with the endless characters within you and claim them even to be you? Are you staying aware that all the characters and personalities within you are just roles you have to deal with and play, but that you must watch out to not become them? Do you know that you are on a short-lived worldly stage on which players come and go, and that there is no security and way to hold on to anything or anybody? Do you realize that the mind is a great help, assisting you and giving you the opportunity to function in the adventure of life, but becomes your worst nightmare when you let it do what it wants? Do you realize that all you think, say, and do is based on programs you have created yourself and that bind you to the reality you are experiencing? Do you still think that you have freedom and free will, realizing that you are governed by all these programs and dependent on endless things in order to just live for one moment? Are you aware that when you ask for things belonging to the mortal world, that the mind will provide them and keeping you in bondage? Do you realize that in order to experience a different life, that you need a different base and endless new programs that become dominant, but that the old ones just go in the background and cannot be deleted? What are you going to do in order to become the manager and new programmer? And how are you going to stop the endless stream of thoughts, desires, wants, dreams, and wishes that do not bring you any peace? It is maybe time to find someone who has become the master of the mind, a mind under the dictates of the sense organs and negative passions. What are you going to do to reduce all the non-audible sounds, called EMFs, that all have a negative effect on your well-being?